Start in a moment. Oh, I'm on. Hooray. Aloha. This is Hope Johnson for Wisdom Dialogues, coming to you from Huntington Beach in beautiful Southern California. Hooray. Thank you. I love you. So I got a really fun question. It's around getting triggered by your partner. Isn't that for fun? I really had fun with the way this one is posed. My partner looks at pictures of naked women, and I find myself becoming very triggered by it, and even entertaining thoughts of splitting up, because I feel so strongly that he, quote, shouldn't do this. I would like to reframe my thoughts about this, because we have 2 children, and I want to continue in relationship without trying to control him. I have this story that it feels like this deep betrayal when he is with those other women, even though it's just pictures and imagination. What's your perspective? How can I shift this? Okay, so some years ago, I was a little younger. I would have been like, leave that fucker. Leave him right now. But I know no one really has a choice in that. No one really has a choice in that. And I get it. So when we're triggered by a partner, or anyone really, but partner is a pretty close thing. When we're triggered by a partner, it's revealing how we feel about ourselves. It's how we feel about ourselves, how we saw ourselves already in our own mind, and how we feel about that. So notice the thought will come up about splitting up, and then all of a sudden these other thoughts will come up about why you shouldn't split up. And you don't have anything, either way, you don't have any choice. Either way, you have no choice. Whether you leave or you stay, you don't have a choice in that. So in admitting, first of all, that you don't have a choice in that, you don't have to follow any of those thoughts. None of them need to be interesting to you. The thought that says, should I leave him? You start considering leaving him. Get the feeling effect of that. Get the feeling effect of that. Then the other thought that comes in, especially one that says, I don't want to leave him because we have kids. Okay? The because we have kids part of it is going to make you resentful. It's as if you have to sacrifice something now because you have kids. It's like as if you have to sacrifice yourself. You have to settle, let's say. You have to settle for some kind of partner. You don't have to settle for anything. And as you allow these thoughts to just pass you by and you get connected with who you are, you'll be able to speak up. It'll come up, it'll come naturally. It'll come naturally for you. And either you will find that there's no need to speak up because now it completely doesn't bother you. Oh yeah, that's what my partner does. He looks at pictures of naked women. He loves it. And you're completely all good with it. Or it might be like, hey, you know what? Actually, that's not for me. I'm moving on. See? See? There's no right or wrong in it. There's no right or wrong in it. You're going to be moved according to your beliefs. You're going to be moved according to your beliefs. And as you're moved according to your beliefs, you're always moved into relationships that demonstrate who you are. Demonstrate your power and your wisdom and your innocence. See? So it's not a matter of what should I be doing? What does society want to see me doing? What do my kids want me to do even? See? As you allow, you could say the voice of Christ or the voice of your spirit, okay? As you allow the voice of your spirit to be heard, you're going to know exactly what to say and exactly how to be moved. And when you know that you're being moved from spirit, there's no sense of remorse like, oh, I shouldn't have done that. You know you're being moved from that place of love, There's no problem with any of it. So it's in watching. It's not in the doing, because remember, no one does anything. And that's where people get tripped up, thinking that they actually can do something, like I can leave you. Like I really can leave you. That's not possible. And what's going to happen after that? You get a substitute person who acts the same way, or something similar that's triggering. See, the thing is to get the trigger, get the feeling effect of the trigger, but don't justify it. Don't justify it with thought. It's not that you have the trigger because your partner's looking at nudie pictures. No, that's not why. That trigger is already there. Your partner's demonstrating what's already there for you. And that's your opportunity to express yourself as you are. In that case, you'll be demonstrating either love or fear. And again, neither is right or wrong. So it's in watching it. It's in watching yourself from a place of non-judgment. Just in watching yourself, because however you react, however you respond, whatever thoughts you want to follow, those demonstrate your self-belief. So you just keep on watching, and in the watching that unfolds, and you'll see that you'll be able to express yourself in, a relatively short amount of time. So that's all I have for you today. I'm heading off to my book signing in Venice Beach. I'm going to be there at 3 p.m. Pacific time. So if you're around the LA area, please come by and check it out. If you haven't got my book yet, go to hopejohnson.org. You could also sign up for my newsletter there. And you can get the first chapter of my book, which is called Choiceless Parenting, for free. Yay! Thank you so much. I love you. I appreciate you. I'm so grateful for the questions. I'm so grateful for you. Have a beautiful day. Aloha and a hui ho.